Hermogenes of Tarsus was a Greek rhetorician, surnamed the Polisher. He flourished in the reign of Marcus Aurelius. Life and work. His precocious ability secured him a public appointment as teacher of his art while he was only a boy, attracting the note of the emperor himself. But at the age of 25 his faculties gave way, and he spent the remainder of his long life in a state of intellectual impotence. According to legend, he probably fell victim to a disease which resulted in meningitis, such as measles or Yersinia. Philostratus of Lemnos notes he continued in this pitiable state until dying at an advanced age. Allegedly, Antiochus used to taunt him. Lo, here is one who was an old man among boys, and now among the old is but a boy. The Suda records a rumor that after his death his heart was found to be enormous and covered in hair. During his early years, however, he had composed a series of rhetorical treatises, which became popular textbooks, and the subject of subsequent commentaries. We still possess some sections pi epsilon rho sigma tau alpha sigma epsilon omega nu on legal issues, pi epsilon rho epsilon sigma epsilon omega sigma on the invention of arguments, pi epsilon rho delta epsilon nu on various kinds of style, on the method of speaking effectively, pi rho omicron gamma epsilon mu nu alpha sigma mu alpha tau alpha on rhetorical exercises. In On Types of Style, Hermogenes identifies 7, rather than the traditional 3, high, medium and low, elements of style. First is clarity. Because of its importance, clarity is subdivided into purity, which is sentence-level clarity, and distinctness, which is about overall organization. The next category, grandeur, is subdivided into 6 parts, but generally clumped into 4 sections. Solemnity and brilliance are the first section and are very similar. Solemnity is using short, abstract statements about elevated topics. Brilliance takes those abstracts down to specifics, and is longer. The third part of grandeur is amplification. The last section of grandeur comprises 3 parts: asperity, vehemence and fluorescence. Asperity for sharp criticism, vehemence for disdain, and fluorescence to ameliorate strong feelings. The category of beauty is not subdivided. The next type of style is rapidity, quick short sentence, rapid replied, sudden turns of thought in antithesis. The fifth style is ethos, which is subdivided into simplicity, sweetness, subtlety and modesty. The last style, gravity, is the correct balance of all 6 of these types of style. Editions and translations. In the Renaissance, the famous publisher, book and type designer Aldus Manutius introduced the Hermogenean rhetorical corpus to the Western European reader. The works of Hermogenes appeared in the Aldine series. The 19th-century Hugo Rabe edition of the opera Hermogenes, with Latin introduction, is based upon various editions. The Aldine edition. Michel Patien has translated the entire Hermogenic corpus into French, with copious annotations. Malcolm Heath has translated On Issues into English, and Cecil W. Wooten has translated On Types of Style into English. A Dutch translation of On Types of Style appeared in late 2006. Work on Hermogenes' influence. Mikael Johansson has tried to apply the unique rhetorical schemes of Hermogenes on some of the declamations of Libanius. Annabel Patterson wrote a book about Hermogenean style, rhetorical categories, and its influence on Renaissance writers, such as William Shakespeare. Hugh Blair also mentions Hermogenes in his work on rhetoric. Other people. There seems to have been yet another Hermogenes of Tarsus, remembered for being put to death by Emperor Domitian because of some allusions in his history.